MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Colorado.
Center fielder Whit Merrifield.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting second here tonight.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Up and in for ball one. H, these Braves as they take the field here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
No strike.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Seager will put this one away to retire this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And there's ball 2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Tapped up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Second,
he's ready. Here's the first offering. Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Herrera rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Giancarlo Stanton now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on.
Throw by right is in time for out number 1. Settling in now, Christian Villanueva. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he's safe. Nick Castellanos now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Villanueva is on his way home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Merrifield racing back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And the average.
Kyle Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. 3 runs already home here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And did he hold up in time? A look down and no. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In is Gerardo Parra. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Addison Russell. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Into the box now, Julio Teheran. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Julio Teheran.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Up next
Digging in for
Atlanta.
his second at-bat,
Center fielder,
Odubel Herrera. No
Odubel
official at-bat for him,
Herrera.
but he has scored a run in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black and Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in to
Left
try it
fielder,
again. Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now. 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Now
Ready
batting,
for another chance?
first baseman,
Christian Villanueva.
Christian
2's all
Villanueva.
over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Herrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Right fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Castellanos. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. Coming to the plate now, Jason
Leading off for
Kipnis. He'll step
Colorado.
in to lead it off in the
Second
top of the
baseman.
3rd.
Jason Kipnis.
Line drive to left. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Batting
He
eighth.
carries a batting line in the
Third baseman, number
280s
6.
to begin this one.
David
First pitch
Wright.
of the at-bat. Just got a piece up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Pitcher number 44.
The pitcher, Tyler Anderson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. One out and a runner on second base. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Bounce to first. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Merrifield.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Tap down the line, but it gets foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now another 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. In to score the runner from third. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Digging in, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He popped out in his first trip.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pereira racing back at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Merrifield has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman
Riding in once
15.
again, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Parra. 2 down. So
Now
striding
batting.
forward now,
Catcher.
Tyler Flowers.
Tyler
He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he misses again, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
This one's down to 3rd. Wright has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Salvador Perez
Leading
comes
off for the
into this
Rockies,
at bat 0 for 1 in the
catcher,
ball
number
game.
13, Salvador Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Digging in,
Now batting.
Gerardo Parra.
First baseman.
He reached on a single in his
Gerardo
first try.
Parra.
From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell.
Shortstop.
He's 0 for 1
Addison
thus far.
Russell.
First offering on its way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Julio Teheran.
Leading off for
0
the
for
Braves
1
here in
for
the
him here
4th.
in this one.
Pitcher, number 49.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he's retired 1 away. Digging in and looking for more,
Center
Odubel
fielder.
Herrera. He
Odubel
singled his last time up.
Herrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped up. Right is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he takes ball 1. For Bogaerts, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Here it comes, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, David Wright comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Castellanos has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Tyler Anderson, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in once again.
Center fielder, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Drilled right back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Christian Villanueva. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Villanueva.
Hit hard to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Nick Castellanos now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Castellanos.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. At the plate,
Up next for
Daniel
Atlanta.
Murphy. He doubled
Second
earlier in the
baseman,
game, 1 for 2 to
Daniel
this point.
Murphy.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
So he got him
Third
swinging.
baseman, number
Daniel
15,
Murphy becomes
Kyle
out number
Seager.
2 this inning. Kyle Seager is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Perez.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos has a beat on it. 2 gone. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gerardo Parra.
In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Adam Ottavino is going to get the call. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Juan Soto is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Julio Teheran. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Eric Timms will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Down the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder,
Center
Odubel
fielder.
Herrera. He
Odubel
singled earlier,
Herrera.
making him 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. On the move is Reddick. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher
pitching for
coming
the
on now.
Braves,
It's a submariner
number
from
67.
down under. Seems fitting, the
Peter
Australian-born
Moylan.
Peter Moylan. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Second baseman, number 22.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another
Third baseman,
chance.
number 6.
David Wright. No hits
David
in 2 trips
Wright.
to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Grounded weakly toward third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blackman is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Christian Villanueva. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this is fouled straight back.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball, but man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Nick Castellanos now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Adam Ottavino, and he's getting his first plate.
Colorado, number 26, David Dahl.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
With Merrifield.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And the pitch on 2-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Out of play. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Very weakly on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ready once again, Josh Reddick. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third.
Now catching, number 13, Martin Maldonado.
Charlie Blackmon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Darren O'Day is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Now batting,
in is Gerardo Parra. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th. Here's Addison Russell trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run. And
we'll have to leave it there as this is. Chris Sale will come out and take
now
the ball here.
Colorado, number 41.
Digging in once again.
Chris Sale.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blackmon is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's the third
number
baseman now,
15,
Kyle Seager.
Kyle
No hits in 3
Seager.
tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in now, the pitcher, Darren O'Day. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Hernan Perez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
Oh, and he misses it. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Sean Carlisle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
A defensive change for the Braves. Now playing left field.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Liner towards second. Throw to first is in time to take care of right, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Chris Sale, as he'll get his first up. Marwin Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Gonzalez.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Wade Davis comes on looking for
Now
a save.
pitching for Colorado.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this is lined softly to the left side. Foul. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Kiermaier on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now it's 2-0. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. At the plate, Christian Villanueva. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Right fielder.
Settling in now, Nick Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through into left, a base hit. Merrifield brings it in, and they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
For Atlanta.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chris Russin.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 52, Chris Russin.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Daniel Murphy goes quietly, and they've got only one out left. Yulieski Gurriel will be called on as a pinch hitter. Here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded. Sun-Hwan Oh takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Ottavino. His record is now 3-2. The loss goes to Peter Moylan. He falls to 2-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.